Forest Park Boxing Club. I've been to boxing gyms all over the world. You've seen me there. Trainers of all ilk, of all strategies, theories. Everything in boxing comes down to one particular element: focus. Here at the park, I'm telling you, these guys are focused. And I'm not talking about professional fighters. I'm not necessarily talking about amateur fighters. I'm talking about kids, boys, girls, young men, young women. Come here in the East Bronx, find this establishment as a home after school, in the evenings, before their parents get home from work. Time that they could be spending on the street, getting into trouble, they spend in this gym, focusing on dreams and goals and bettering themselves. I was impressed when I walked in this place for the first time. I spent a week here with these people, with these trainers, Aaron Davis, the owner of the gym, and I've never seen a more focused, committed group of kids in here dedicating themselves to physical and mental betterment. And today, I'm gonna show you what they go through and what this gym provides. Radio Raheem here with Aaron Davis, Superman, out here in the East Bronx. I walked into this gym. To be honest, man, I had to do some research to figure out what was happening in the Bronx boxing-wise, where I might be able to train, so I didn't know what to expect when I opened the doors. And the first thing that caught my eye was how many young people were in here on a weekday afternoon, varying colors, ages, men, women, young, old. How did you get such an eclectic group of people to train in this facility?
Well, this gym is a well-known gym. It's been here for years. And, you know, I do a lot of advertisement, you know, and we get a lot of kids that come in that really, they watch a lot of boxing and they want to fight. And we let kids know, this is if you want to fight and you're in the Bronx, this is the place to be.
I've been to a lot of communities. I go to England, you know, there's kids from the community there, there's kids in LA, kids in New York, but they tend to be of the same race, or a lot of boys and not many girls. There's always like an issue with diversity, at least I've found in most local gyms. So first of all, how do you find a common ground with which to speak to different communities of children and then keep them coming back? Like, I mean, I see the same kids in here day in, day out. I see the same kids focused, training, on their grind, actually trying to accomplish something in here with consistency. How do you maintain a relationship with these kids to keep them coming back?
Well, we get a lot of kids. You always get a lot of kids that either want to fight or they don't want to fight. Most of the kids here, they see that they're learning, so they keep coming. It's like going to school. If you're going to school, you're not learning nothing, you're going to get bored, you're going to stop coming. I have very good teachers here. I'm a good teacher myself too. And the kids, they love it here. And like you said, we have all kind of nationalities here. We have not just the same race. We have Mexicans, we have Afro-American, we have Hispanics, we have Albanians, Irish, you know, and everybody here, we all cool. They work hard, they train hard, you know. And a lot of people come here, they meet new friends. People have a lot of problems, they have a lot of problems at home, you know, and this gym here, it helps them. It takes a load off their mind. You know, a lot of people, you know, some people just got parents who's just not like, that's really not there, or, and I hate to say, some parents just don't give a fuck. You know, like I haven't spoke to parents and they're like, oh well, I don't give a fuck what he do. I'm like, wow. You know, or I have parents who say, oh, he ain't gonna be shaking me just like his father. And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I helped a lot of kids. I hope a lot of kids get through school. I hope some kids, you know, they might need something for graduation. You know, I help them with their graduation. I help them financially. You know, it's just that you sort of get like a little relationship with some of the people, some of the kids, you know, and you know kids just grow up so fast. Like I had kids who were 15, now they're 21 years old, 22, 23, you know. I have a few kids, you know, I said, listen, I think maybe, you know, there's nothing here for you, just go to the Army. I think, you know, this and that. They went to the Army, came back to me and said, yo, that's the best thing I could have did, you know.
You said you're a teacher. Talk to me about some of the principles that you teach inside the sport.
I teach people to fight. Like, you have to fight. You know, at the end of the day, it's not going to be moving around, bouncing around, making faces at a guy, and you get hit and you put the smirks on. You have to fight. A lot of the trainers, they teaching people how to move, slip. Everything is move, slip, slip with the pad work, like I told you before. Move, slip, slip, pad, move, slip, slip, and but you have to fight. And I watch a lot of old fights, and I see mostly all the fighters in the 90s and under, they were fighting. Today, and I always say this, fighters, they don't fight. Like, I train a lot of kids that come through me. It's got to be some point in your life where you get trapped up, you got to fight. They don't fight, I don't train them anymore.
You gotta fight.
You have to train it in the pads the way you want to fight. A lot of times you see everybody pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. That's not how you're going to fight. You have to actually simulate boxing maneuvers inside the ring when you're doing networks with a fighter. Now his muscle memory is coming forward, body shots, long jabs, right hand, because this is what he's always doing. So when you train your fighter, when you're doing pads or on the bag, it has to be the way that they're going to fight. Then they're going to actually fight when it comes time to fight. If you don't train him to fight, he's never going to fight. So this is pretty much what we do. We get the guys going, training them to actually come forward, to look to try to hurt you, and not to play games.
I've been in boxing gyms all over the world. I learned something in every single one I went to. In this boxing gym here at Morris Park Boxing Club, I learned you have to fight. Not a single second is there time to rest. I could never give the other guy his turn. It was always my turn. That's a hard, gritty way to be, but that's how you win a fight. That's how you become champion, and that's what I found here in the East Bronx at Morris Park Boxing Club. Man, listen, I appreciate what you're doing with the community. I appreciate what I see from these kids. The fact that you keep these doors open and all this activity is in here every day. This is actually a light day. There's usually 3 times as many people in here. We're just here during school hours. Yeah, man, so it's important what you do. Thank you for welcoming me into your home, into this gym. Let us, yeah, give me this, give me this, give me this. And listen, man, I'm gonna come back every time I hit New York if I'm welcome. Morris Park Boxing Club's in my heart now. Now I'm gonna bring Earl Spence with me. Radio Raheem with Aaron Superman Davis in the East Bronx at Morris Park Boxing Club.